This audio overview is generated using AI for educational purposes by Carey Family Dental and does not replace a consultation with your dentist. Have you ever considered that the unexplained ringing in your ears or, I don't know, your chronic morning headaches might actually be coming from your teeth? Today we're taking a deep dive into the hidden mechanics of your bite and kind of decoding exactly what your jaw might be trying to tell you.
Yeah, it's such a crucial topic, honestly, because, well, the way our teeth come together mechanically, it affects so much more than just how we chew our food.
Okay, let's unpack this, because to really understand bite problems, we first need to define what a healthy bite actually is.
Right, exactly.
So a proper bite happens when your teeth, your jaw joints, and your muscles are all working together in perfect harmony. I like to picture the mouth as this incredibly complex mechanical clock.
Oh, that's a really great way to visualize it. I mean, when all the gears mesh perfectly, the clock ticks smoothly without any real resistance.
Yeah, and if one gear in that clock is bent, it doesn't just break that single gear, it forces the adjacent gears to overwork, which ends up shaking the entire casing.
Shakes the whole system, yeah.
But wait, I get how a bad bite causes, say, chipped teeth. That's just direct physical friction. But ringing in the ears or morning headaches, I'm struggling to see how a localized tooth issue jumps all the way up to the ears.
What's fascinating here is the actual mechanism of that radiating tension. Because your jaw joint sits, mere millimeters from your ear canal.
Oh, wow, just millimeters.
Literally millimeters. So when that structural clockwork is out of sync, your jaw muscles have to work overtime just to close your mouth.
Right.
And that constant strain contraction, it radiates up into your skull. It vibrates the surrounding tissues and causes those headaches and ear issues. It's really structural tension affecting your entire head.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. Because if a bad bite is essentially gears grinding, what knocks those gears out of alignment in the first place?
Well, there are a few reasons.
It turns out sometimes the foundation itself is naturally flawed, right? With the jaw joints physically sitting out of proper position.
Exactly. And there are a few other major culprits for this mechanical breakdown, too. Sometimes your teeth simply do not fit together evenly from the start.
Just right from childhood, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And in other cases, teeth have become so severely worn down over time that they literally cannot find a consistent, stable resting place anymore.
Wow, so they're just constantly searching for a fit?
Right, and clinically, this shows up as distinct visual markers.
So let's visualize those markers, what's happening mechanically in those situations?
We'll take a deep bite, for example. That's when your top front teeth completely overlap the bottom one.
Like a lid that's pushed entirely too far down on a box.
That is a perfect analogy, yes. And it physically forces your lower jaw backward into the joint space, which creates this constant unnatural friction.
Oh, that sounds incredibly uncomfortable.
It is. And then you have a reverse bite, where the lower teeth actually protrude in front of the upper teeth.
Okay, I've seen that.
Yeah, and that completely flips the natural leverage of your jaw.
Yeah.
It forces the muscles to pull at awkward, really exhausting angles.
So what does this all mean? Understanding this physical breakdown forces us to look at our paths forward. To me, it feels a lot like seeing a blinking check engine light on your dashboard.
Oh, for sure.
The engine is knocking, but you have to decide if you're going to pull over or just keep driving.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, treating the issue is all about stopping that mechanical damage before the engine permanently fails.
Right.
So a dentist evaluates the specific mechanical flaw and develops a tailored plan. That might involve, say, medications to relax the spasming muscles.
Okay.
Or maybe a temporary appliance to give the joint a smooth, stable resting surface so the inflammation can actually finally subside.
And sometimes it requires physical reconstruction, right? Like orthodontics to move the teeth or reshaping the tooth surfaces.
Yeah, or restorative dentistry to rebuild the worn-down gears of our clock, going back to your analogy.
Right.
It often takes a combination of these approaches to rebuild that functional harmony.
What happens if you just put a piece of black tape over that check engine light and ignore it?
Well, if left unchecked, the reality is pretty stark. Your teeth will inevitably continue cracking or loosening or wearing down from that uneven friction. Yeah, the strain on your jaw joints and muscles will only intensify. And ultimately, you run the very real risk of losing teeth altogether.
You simply can't out-stubborn a mechanical failure.
No, you really can't.
It really puts things into perspective. It makes you wonder, how much of your daily focus, your mood, and your overall energy might be subtly drained by a microscopic misalignment in your jaw, silently working out of sync right under your nose.